Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and this is your host, Mike Spider Slayer. Guys, today we're going to be talking about the Superior Spider-Man issue number 16. Now, you guys all know I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Well, maybe not Superior Spider-Man, but I am a longtime fan of Spider-Man comic books. Now, let me just say that these past couple issues of Superior Spider-Man, it's something to talk about. It's a really great story that's being offered to us right here. Um, this reminds me of almost Peter Parker Spider-Man. Now, not necessarily superior but the actual story that is written in this book reminds me of a lot of a Spider-Man comic book. Um, Also, it's not really an Otto Octavius or Superior Spider-Man character-driven issue. It's more about the Hobgoblin and what he goes through. It's basically the death of a Hobgoblin and the rise of a new Goblin, and you get to witness that here. Our writer in this particular issue is Dan Slott, and our artist is Roberto Ramos, who is my favorite artist actually in the Spider books right now. Stigman is my second favorite artist, close to the first, but I really like how Roberto Ramos draws his characters. I think it really fits the Spider-Man style in here, and I'll show you an image here of Superior. It's great. It fits what a spider kind of looks like, gangly, lengthy looking, you know, and facial expressions are really apparent in this particular issue, which I'm a huge fan of. So, guys, if you were familiar with what happened in the last issue, we got to find out that Spider-Man or Superior put a bunch of nano tracers on Hobgoblin, and then what has happened is now it's been broadcast all across New York about saying on who the Hobgoblin actually is. And in this particular issue, you find out that it's Phil Ulrich who's actually the Hobgoblin, and everyone in the Daily Bugle is in a panic, and you can see that here. Great drawing, great stuff here of how like a Daily Bugle or a newspaper would run with all these people all around, and they're all not sure. They're like, is this true? Is this fake? Is this going on? What's going on? And the biggest person that this really impacts is Nora Winters, which you see her right here and right here. And she's kind of putting two together. She's like, oh, that's how you get all these great and wonderful stories, you know. And then in the meantime, Superior is going out on the lookout to go find him because he's going to bring him in and bring him to justice. He sends out his little army, his little characters or his cronies or whatever his Spider-Men are, and we go out and Phil's being held in this little office and he's trying to get a confession from Nora or whatnot. And, you know, Robbie's sitting here going, you know, Spidey, you're causing all these problems here. And he's like, well, I'm just doing my job, you know. Phil knows that the gig is up. He tries to hold Nora hostage, and they go on. There's lots of great stuff in here with news broadcasts that brings back Civil War about how characters, should they have identities, are heroes. So that was pretty cool to see. We also get to see a little bit more of the Wraith, who is, her name is Dr. Wannabe, or I'm sorry, Captain Wannabe. She's with the police force. And she's teaming up with Carly Cooper, which was really interesting to see. And it's great to see Dan Slott finally address this aspect of Carly because she's one of the first people that knew about, you know, Superior Spider-Man or Peter not being who he really is. And this kind of reminded me of like Arrow or Smallville or something like that, where she's actually chiming into another hero's headset. So, and this person's name is the Wraith or the Wrath or whatever her name actually is pronounced. You get to see Nora Winters. She's got some skills here and takes on Phil Ulrich a little bit. And lots of great battle scenes that go on in this particular issue. And by the time we're all done and over with this issue, we find out that one goblin makes its appearance that you may have not seen in a long time, and when you read the issue, you actually find out who it is. And then again, you get to see the rise of a new goblin, and this is what this person looks like right here. And the new goblin is called the Goblin Knight. and you're still not sure if Green Goblin is Harry Osborn or not in this particular issue. So this was some great stuff here. This just had everything that had to offer. So Spider-Man fans, you might want to jump back on board on this because there's a lot of shit that's about to happen in this series. It's going to hit the fan very soon with Green Goblin making his return, and there's a lot of different characters involved in here, and it was just great to see everything. And the one thing that you got to see was Superior Spider-Man hold back from his real violent ways. It feels like now that he has control of everything, it's kind of like he's settled down and he's letting his other people do things for him. So it was interesting to see that as well. The team up between Carly and Doctor or Captain Wannabe, I keep wanting to say Doctor, was really brilliant here. And what's going to happen to Nora Winters will be interesting too. So lots of questions in this series, and the things that are yet to come is really interesting too, because by the time you get done with this actual issue, you get to see Superior Spider-Man issue 17, and look who is on top there. There you got Spider-Man on the bottom, but look who's back. Spider-Man 2099. Where does he fit in all this? I don't know. We'll find out in the next issue. So, guys, I really, really enjoyed this issue. It's almost perfect for me. I can't really find anything wrong with this particular issue. Um, I'm honestly, I think I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. And I really enjoyed this. It's going to make it hard for pick of the week for me this week. There's a couple of books already that I really enjoyed. And again, guys, I recommend Superior Spider-Man for you. Check it out, especially these 2 issues and this Goblin stuff to come. So, guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. And until the next comic book review, guys, I'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye.